Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Muhammad Syukri bin Awaludin dari group M123. Today I am going to explain the topic 4, chemical bonding, in subtopic 4.2, molecular shape and polarity. First, we are going to explain about VSEPR theory. This theory are used to determine the molecular shape. Chemists start with the Lewis structure and apply VSEPR theory. Next, we are going to know about the three types of repulsion. The first is repulsion between bonding pair, between lone pair, and between a bonding pair and lone pair. Which between repulsion between bonding pair are strong than bonding pair and lone pair, and more strong between lone pair. Next, we are going to know about the 5 basic shape of the molecular shape. The first one is linear. The second one is trigonal planar. Third, tetrahedral. Fourth, trigonal bipyramidal, and the fifth, octahedral. From the 5 basic shape above, we know we are now to know about the class. For the linear shape, it is AX2. For trigonal planar is AX3. For the tetrahedral is AX4, and the trigonal bipyramidal is AX5, and the last one is the octahedral for the class AX6. Now we are going to draw about for the class AX2. For the example for AX2 is a BeCl2. For the first step, we are going to draw a Lewis structure. Okay. So this is a Lewis structure for the BeCl2. So the electron pair arrangement, from the Lewis structure, we can see this molecular is a linear shape. So we can say that it's a linear. For the molecular geometry, we draw like a Lewis structure but without the this is the real Lewis structure for the BeCl2. Then the electron pair arrangement is a linear. From for the molecular geometry, we can take from the Lewis structure but without the dot. So like this. And we must label the degree is at 100 degree for the linear, 180, and we must we must say about the repulsion. So in this case, the molecular shape for the BSA2 is no the lone pair. So the repulsion is only the repulsion between bonding pair. Okay, so this is for example for the class AX2. For next, we are going to do it for class AX3. For example for class AX3 is we have 3. So first step also we draw a Lewis structure. Next, we are going to state the electron pair arrangement. From the Lewis structure, we can know is the electron pair arrangement is a trigonal planar. Next, for the molecular geometry, we can take from the Lewis structure without the dot. So the drawing must be like this. So for the molecular geometry for the BF3 is like this, and we must state the repulsion. So the repulsion is repulsion between bonding pair, because in the molecular geometry they not has a lone pair. For the next class is a AX4. The example for a class AX4 is a CH4. So first step also we must draw the Lewis structure. This is a Lewis structure for the CH4, and for the state the electron pair arrangement is from the Lewis structure we can see there are 4 bonding pair. So it's a tetrahedral. So for the molecular geometry, the step to the molecular geometry is from the Lewis structure we can just draw like this. This line say this line for the back, and this for the line for the front. So the repulsion is a repulsion between bond pair.
Okay. So the next class is AX5. The example that I will present here is PH5. Okay, so for the we need to draw the Lewis structure first. Okay, so the Lewis structure first we need to draw is we need to put the P at the center, and we need to draw 5 more H to complete this Lewis structure. So basically this shape of Lewis structure is trigonal bipyramidal. Okay, so the molecular geometry is like this, which is P at the center, 1 H at the top, at the side, at the bottom, and at the front and back. So the bond angle of this molecular geometry is 90 degree and 120. Okay, so the repulsion that occur at this molecular geometry is repulsion between bonding pairs. Okay, so we move to the next class, which is AX6. Okay, so the example given is SF6. Okay, so when like I said earlier that we need. Okay, so now we at class AX6. Okay, so the example given is SF6. So like I said earlier, we need to draw the Lewis structure first, which is S at the center, and we need to draw another F to complete this Lewis structure. Okay, so the shape of Lewis structure is octahedral. So the next step that we need to do is we need to draw a molecular geometry. Okay, so we need to draw like this, which is S at the center, F at the top, back and front, bottom, front and back. So the bond angle between F atom is 90 degree. So after that we need to write up the repulsion that occur. Okay, so in this molecular geometry there is a repulsion between bonding pairs.